Wine, Women, and Shoes, which I think is a great title, Sheldon. Okay. And because the woman, it doesn't really mean like only women, but there's a men component to it. But Sheldon, you have to know, Shelley, this is already sold out.
Yes.
Shelley Cunningham here with us, Ronald McDonald House. What is the deal? I mean, this is pretty awesome that it's sold out.
Well, and I just think we haven't had an event like this in Amarillo. We really haven't had a fun girls' night out, shopping, wine tasting, food tasting. Excuse me. And so
it's time.
In 2 weeks, we put the tickets out, and in 2 weeks we were sold out and have 22 people on the waiting list. So.
Oh my gosh! Well, explain this, because Doppler Dave has been talking about on his Facebook and around town, saying, "Listen, I'm a soul man."
SOLE.
Yes, and I'm raising money for the Ronald McDonald House. But what exactly being a soul? And I've seen other men, Greg Kerr.
Yes, Greg Kerr is going to be part of it as well.
Yeah. And I think they should be the heart, like the heart men. I don't know, but it's soul.
But I like soul. I like soul. Heart and soul.
And so 28 men in our local community have stepped up. They each pledged to raise $500. So that money will directly support our families. It costs about $100 a night for us to take care of a family at the Ronald McDonald House, and we never ask a family to pay. And so it's donations. It's community donations that make the Ronald McDonald House run. And so these 28 guys said, we're going to step up. We're each going to raise $500. We pledge to raise that much. But the guy who raises the most money will be crowned on the stage at the event King of Soul.
Nice.
At the event. And I think it's kind of like a horse race, right? There's a few guys kind of out in the lead right now. I know one guy's raised almost $4,000.
What?
Crazy. But there's a couple of dark horses. Like, I think they've received donations, but they're waiting to kind of zing everybody else.
I like it.
Oh, okay.
But altogether, so far, these guys have raised almost $15,000.
Oh,
yeah,
yay.
150
Yay.
nights. 150 nights for families to stay at the Ronald McDonald House.
That is so good.
It's amazing. They have been amazing.
Well, you have a story, and I often wonder, because I think of parents, Dalhart, Dumas, maybe Goodwill, Oklahoma, New Mexico. In our viewing area, if you have children in the hospital and going back and forth, you can't hardly do that. I mean, it's very, very hard. And staying, I mean, it's a lot.
So we had a family, they were at the house yesterday. They had already checked out. They're from Wellington, the Kemp family, and their little baby boy Boone was born on January the 19th. He was very early. They stayed 45 nights. 45 nights with us at the Ronald McDonald House. But they also have Brantley and Bree, and I think Brantley's right around 3, and Bree is probably like 18 months old. And the parents said they wrote a very kind letter and just said it was so wonderful for Brantley and Bree to be able to play, and Brantley, the 3-year-old, is calling the Ronald McDonald House the other house, her other home. But they had checked out. They'd gone back to Wellington, had a couple of doctor's appointments in Amarillo, and they called us and said, we don't have anywhere to be. Like, I don't want to take the girls to sit somewhere in a restaurant or something. So they came, and she got to hang out, nurse the baby, and the little girls, it's their other home. So I have a picture of Brantley sitting at the front desk. I said, are you answering the phone today?
Well, listen, I mean, that is, I don't even have words for that. That really is, of course you can come.
Yes,
please come back. I mean,
yes, that's what we're here for. That is why we're here.
But you're right.
When you don't have a place to go, when you do not have family right here in Amarillo, but you have doctor's appointments, because, I was listening to the news this morning about the shortage of medical service providers out in our rural communities.
Right.
That is a big deal in Texas. It is a huge big deal.
Right.
And you think how far away Wellington is, and to have to come here
Right.
for a baby.
Sure.
And load everybody up in the car.
Well, and you're right. I mean, it just takes not only the worry about your children, but then how are we going to pay for this? Where are we going to be?
What are we going to eat? Where am I going to change the baby's diaper?
Right. Are we just going to sit in the car and eat McDonald's at Medi Park? No, you come to the Ronald McDonald House. I love that. Now I have to talk about your vest.
Should I stand up?
I want you to. I mean, this is
I'll do the
beautiful. This is going to be one of the things that are auctioned.
Yeah. Well, so I don't know if you remember when we talked a couple of weeks ago. The grand prize at the very end of the event is a closet full of incredible items.
Okay, right.
Key to the closet. So 100 chances when folks that are attending can buy a $100 ticket for a chance to win. The value of that closet is over $11,000 right now. It has a $4,000 shopping spree to Barnes Jewelry.
What?
It has this incredible, it's a vintage mink vest, which I'm loving today.
It's so
a little
beautiful.
chilly today. This is a
but I mean, it's
vest.
so beautiful. It looks brand new.
It does. I really feel like it is. I feel like it was. It was
yes.
from just a very kind donor who said we would love for someone to be able to enjoy this beautiful mink vest. We've got Amy Sheets has donated. It's $1,000 value, but if you win this, Allie, she will come to your house and curate your closet and visit with you and look at your color and help you to
really
pull things out of your closet that go together, things that maybe aren't the best look for you anymore.
I really need that.
Add some accessories.
I really need it.
Yeah, she's
need it.
amazing. Yeah, she's amazing.
And it would be a really hard job for her because I have clothes and clothes. That would
I think I have 3 closets in my house.
Right.
I don't know.
So any woman would love to have that. I mean, and even if a man won, it would
exactly.
be. I mean,
absolutely. Yeah, she can.
And those tickets are $100.
$100, and we're only going to sell 100. So there's only 100 chances to win. And that is being sponsored by Barnes, and there's some wonderful items in that closet.
Sheldon, we got to have Jolie. We got to grab Jolie and have her go with us.
Maybe so.
March 23rd.
March 23rd, Thursday night, 6 to 9. Folks are going to come in. We're going to have 8 different wines. Reed Beverages is curating wines for us.
Sweet.
We've got Girasol and Black Fig providing appetizers, and United Market Street is doing some precious happy birthday gifts. It's the 40th birthday of the Ronald McDonald House. So some happy birthday treats on the tables when people go sit down, and shopping, some opportunities to shop for places that don't necessarily have storefronts. So places you can't just get in your car and go shop. Incredible silent auction items. Our community has been so generous, and incredible silent auction items, some live auction items, a trip to Italy.
What is going on?
A trip to Mexico.
What?
Some really fun
Well, how
live
cool.
auction items.
So even though it's sold out, you can help the Soul Men, and you can buy a ticket.
Yes.
And where can we find all of this information?
On our website, www.rmhcofamarillo.org, you can Google Wine, Women, and Shoes Amarillo. You can Google Ronald McDonald House Amarillo. All the Soul Men are on our website.
Okay, good.
They're on the Wine, Women, and Shoes website, and you just go in and there's a button that says vote, and by voting, that's make a donation to the guy that you want to see crowned King of Soul.
Okay, I love it. Well, you stick around. We have some not Ronald McDonald questions, a little bit of some table talk that I would like to get your input. And Sheldon, I haven't even asked you this. This is kind of a surprise.
Okay.
So talk with us. We want to get your opinion on
I would
some
love
other
to do
things.
that. Thank you.
Alrighty. Shelley Cunningham, thank you so much.
You.